What if walls could talk? What secrets would they whisper? Here, inside the abandoned Blackwood Asylum, the forgotten screams and chilling secrets still echo through the decaying corridors. For decades, this place has been a magnet for rumors, legends, and whispers of the unexplained. Today, we're not just exploring the ruins. We're re-venturing deep into its dark heart to uncover the terrifying truths and phenomena that refuse to stay buried. You won't believe what we found. Welcome to Blackwood Asylum. As we step through these rusted gates, you can almost feel the weight of history pressing down. Opened in the late 1800s, it was heralded as a beacon of modern psychiatric care. But behind its grand facade, a different story unfolded. It operated for nearly a century before its doors were abruptly slammed shut in the 1970s, leaving behind records, equipment, and countless unanswered questions. We're here to piece together its fragmented past, to understand what really happened within these walls and why it was so hastily abandoned. What mysteries led to its downfall? That's what we're here to find out. The deeper we go, the more the asylum reveals its grim history. This isn't just about decay and dust. It's about the lives that were lived and lost here. We've unearthed patient records, though names have been redacted for privacy, that paint a harrowing picture. We'll be sharing some of these stories, piecing together the experiences of those who called Blackwood home. We'll look at the treatments they endured, the hopes they held, and the despair that many faced. These aren't just case files, they're echoes of real people, their voices silenced by time, waiting to be heard. One of the most pervasive legends of Blackwood is the story of the Lady in White. Countless explorers and former staff have reported seeing a spectral figure of a woman in a white gown, aimlessly wandering the long-term care ward. Some say she was a patient who tragically lost her child here. Others believe she was a nurse who never left her post. Her story is woven into the very fabric of this building. We'll be exploring the ward where she is most frequently seen, examining old photographs and records to see if we can uncover the identity of this mournful spirit. Is she a collective memory, or something more? As we move into the asylum's most notorious section, the electroshock therapy wing, the atmosphere changes. It becomes heavy, almost suffocating. This room was the epicenter of some of the most controversial treatments of its time. We've come across chilling accounts from former staff who described strange electrical malfunctions, even after the power was cut. Lights would flicker, and equipment would hum with the phantom energy. We've brought our own equipment to see if we can detect any of these anomalies. Are these just tricks of a decaying building, or is there a residual energy imprinted on this place from the intense procedures performed here? Another disturbing mystery surrounds the children's ward. It was closed years before the rest of the asylum, following a series of unexplained events that were officially documented as a building-wide hysteria. Staff reported hearing disembodied laughter and the sounds of children playing in empty rooms. Toys would reportedly move on their own. The official explanation was faulty wiring and stress, but the rumors persisted. We have a copy of the final incident report that led to the ward's closure, and the details are more unsettling than the official records let on. Let's head there now and see what we can find. The heart of the asylum's administrative wing holds what might be its biggest secret, the superintendent's office. Dr. Alastair Finch was the final director of Blackwood, a man described as both brilliant and obsessive. He vanished without a trace the very same week the asylum was shut down. His office was found locked from the inside, his personal effects still on his desk, but Dr. Finch himself was gone. No note, no explanation. Some theories suggest he had a breakdown, unable to cope with the asylum's closure. Others whisper he discovered something in the asylum's depths that drove him to flee or worse. We're going to examine his office, looking for any clue he might have left behind. We're now standing outside Dr. Finch's office. The door was forced open years ago by authorities, but it still feels like we're trespassing on a moment frozen in time. Look at this papers scattered across the desk, a half-empty coffee cup, a calendar still turned to October 1972. It's like he just stepped out for a moment. were carefully searching for anything out of the ordinary, a hidden note, a strange annotation in a book, anything that might shed light on his sudden disappearance. The official investigation went cold, but maybe a fresh set of eyes can spot what they missed. What could have made a man abandon his entire life in an instant? After hours of searching, we found something. Tucked inside a medical journal in Dr. Finch's office was a series of cryptic notes. They don't seem to be about patients. He writes about auditory pareidolia in the lower levels, of persistent echoes and a substructural resonance. He mentions the children's ward, writing, "The hysteria is not psychological. It is environmental." He seems to believe the building itself was unwell. His final entry is the most chilling. It is not a haunting. It is an awakening. I must know what lies beneath. This changes everything. He didn't flee. He went looking for the source. These notes lead us to one final, terrifying destination, the asylum's sub-basement, an area not on any official blueprint. According to Finch's notes, he believed this was the source of the asylum's strange phenomena. It's a place that staff were forbidden to enter. As we descend, the air grows cold and damp. This is the heart of Blackwood's darkness. Dr. Finch came down here seeking answers, and he was never seen again. Are we about to discover what he found? The stories, the sightings, the disappearances. It all seems to lead right here, to the shadows beneath the asylum. The Blackwood Asylum holds its secrets tight. We came here looking for ghosts, but found a story that's far more complex and tragic, a story of human suffering, scientific ambition, and a building that seems to have absorbed a century of sorrow. From the lady in white to the vanished Dr. Finch, these mysteries endure, leaving us with more questions than answers. The walls may not talk, but they scream with the memories of the past. What do you think happened here? Let us know your theories in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this unsettling journey. If you find these forgotten stories as compelling as we do, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more explorations into the unknown. Stay curious, and we'll see you on the next adventure.